here today not just because we love it here at Heritage Park, which we do, but Heritage Park celebrating 50 years here in our city. Here to tell us more about one of the biggest birthday parties the city has ever seen, we have Alida Visbach, CEO of Canada's largest living history museum. Welcome. Well, I guess you should say welcome to us, maybe, right? This is your home.
Welcome to my home.
Yeah, I mean, we all have been expressing what it is that we love so much about this, but this is where you are most of the time.
This sure is. This is, I think, the best place in Calgary to hang out. Heritage Park, 50 years old. It's a huge milestone for us. So many Calgarians grew up with Heritage Park. They have childhood memories. Now they're bringing their own kids. So it's just a wonderful place to come, and it's a gem in this city, right in the city.
Are you surprised at how many people are still just discovering it for the first time?
It always amazes me. And people even that have been coming here for years don't know those little treasures like our First Nations encampment, which is amazing, and the Sam Livingston House. And going out on the SS Moye, like where else in this city can you go on a paddle wheeler and cruise around the reservoir looking at the mountains? There's so many hidden gems and treasures here. It's just a world of discovery.
It is so much to learn. And we are actually going to have historian Harry Sanders come in and take us through some of the more historical aspects. But what do you have favorites? I mean, I know I'm sort of asking you about your children or something, but do you have favorite nooks and crannies?
There's so many of them, but I guess I have to say, because it's so new and it's something that we've been working on for the last 3 years, the famous Five Centre of Canadian Women, which we just opened last Friday, it's one of the things that I'm probably going to be most proud of when I finally do leave Heritage Park. I don't want to do it soon, but it's something that I'll always think of as being such a significant thing for us to have been able to build that, tell the story of Canadian women, and no one else is really doing that. So that's one of the things. I mentioned earlier the SS Moye. Yes. What an experience. On Thursday nights, we actually have a captain's cruise where you can come and you do a sunset cruise. There's live jazz band, there's hors d'oeuvres, there's wine. I mean, all of these things that people haven't yet discovered, although it's a popular program. But where do I begin? Like sitting right here in this midway? I mean, I love going on these midway rides. I mean, I know that people think it's for the kids. It's not just it's for the young and the young at heart, right? So I love doing that as well. There's just so many things. It just appeals to so many people here at the park.
And I think you could come here a dozen times and do something entirely different each and every time.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, just for an example, we're doing something brand new this year. We're having a huge outdoor concert on August the 4th, on Heritage Day. So our headliner is Holly Cole, and it's going to be out here in this green space, a huge clamshell. We hope that we'll have thousands of people. We'll have a big barbecue tent. Sarah Slean will be here as well, and the Stellas. It's just something brand new that's going to appeal to a whole different audience of the park. We
do have tickets to give away for that show in just a little bit, and our viewers are also starting to arrive. What was the vision of Heritage Park when it first opened its doors 50 years ago?
So my understanding, of course, that was a bit before my time, but Heritage Park was developed to be able to tell the story of Western Canada and preserve our really unique Western heritage. Actually, they thought about calling it Happy Land, I heard, which can you imagine? Woohoo! Happy Land!
Heritage Park is much better, I think.
It is, but they had this beautiful piece of land, and they decided that they would develop it into a historical park, and I think it was a brilliant idea. And here we are, 50 years later, the largest in Canada.
Well, if you haven't been here before, you must come, and if you've been here many times, well, you need to come down again. Alida Visbach, the CEO of Heritage Park. What a beautiful office you have.
Well, thank you. Come anytime.
Thank you for having us.